Logan Paul versus Jake Paul. Who do I have? And why am I making this video? It's because every single week it looks like they're having beef and they always go after each other. Who's the better boxer? Who's the better boxer? But before I give you my opinion on who wins, let's look at what Logan Paul has done in the sport of boxing. Well, all he's done is taken L's against Floyd Mayweather, big L. Against KSI twice, big L. Okay, maybe the first one was a drop, but I still thought KSI won. Now, again, what does Logan Paul have? He has a very good jab. He has a very decent jab. He also knocked down KSI, but again, it was an illegal punch, so I don't know if we could take it. Now, what has Jake Paul done in the sport of boxing? He has done great things in the sport of boxing. He's just shown that influencers aren't meant to be fucked with. And how do I know this? Well, every single opponent that he's fought in, Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley, Ben Askren, Nate Diaz, and Tommy Fury, all of these fighters, damn near every single fighter, I forgot Nate Robinson and Anderson Gibb. Every single one of these fighters, he's either knocked down or has KO'd. So if they were to fight, who wins? I think Logan Paul gasses out. We've seen him gas out in almost every single one of his fights. He also has no power. He has a very good jab. He was born with a very good jab. But other than a jab, he really has nothing else. Jake Paul, on the other hand, has a very good jab, has great technique, and also has power. We rarely see Jake Paul gas out. So again, if this fight were to happen, who do I have? I have Jake Paul winning by KO in the later rounds.
Now, I think Jake Paul said it best. When he was on the podcast with him and Logan Paul recently, I think he said it best.
I've been so lenient in giving you your opponents, and I think it's
But it's not. Wait, it's not your option to give me my opponents. You haven't fought anyone. You don't fight. You don't fight real fights. It's just not your option to give me my opponents. You're not even a fighter. Like, you do exhibitions and lost like 4 years ago. So it's not your option to like give me my fights.
I think I'm better than you, and I think Nate chose you for a reason, and I think everyone knows that.
What do you mean?
Even in
But what have you done to prove that you're better than me?
I don't know. Went toe to toe 8 rounds with the greatest boxer of all time. What do you think happens if you fight Floyd Mayweather?
I would knock him out,
Bro,
100%.
don't be ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous.
You think because you lost a fight to Floyd Mayweather that you're better than me at boxing?
It is clear, and Jake Paul knows what he's talking about. Logan Paul has no evidence to back up what he wants to say. You know, he wants to say he's the better boxer and that everybody's scared of Logan Paul, which is why they're going against Jake Paul. But Jake Paul just told him that's not the truth. It doesn't matter if he thinks, oh, I'm a scarier opponent, I'm a way better opponent. If you train properly, yes. If you train and you dedicate months and maybe years to boxing, yes, you could be better than Jake Paul. But as of today, as of right now, you can't use that. You can't use a prediction, oh yeah, if I train, if I do this, I could be better. Because right now, as we see it, Jake Paul has a lot of wins under his belt, and he's an actual professional boxer. So at the end of the day, this is just Logan Paul being delusional once again. Just trying to be the bigger brother, trying to be the better brother at literally everything, and trying to, make these crazy statements that he's better than his brother at boxing when we know that's not true.